Let's play The Witcher 3. This is very much a replay. I've completed it, I want to say twice, but I'm not even sure if I completed it the second time. I got very far, at least. But I have not played the next-gen version of it yet. I've been waiting on some hardware upgrades so I can actually run it properly without going bananas. And then I added a ton of mods on top of it. I actually wanted to see if I had set this up correctly. Graphics. Or display. So there's a mod in... I install a mod. That's what I'm trying to say. That is... that changes the physics to go from 30 FPS to 60. But if you go above 60 it kind of goes bananas, so I'm limiting it to 75, although I can run a bit lower than that. Sorry, I had a slight burp apparently. Story and sword. Might as well show tutorials. Why have a Witcher 2 save game? That's actually really... I do have a Witcher 2 save. That's what happens when you have a lot of backups. I believe one of these were actually from... Reason... No, that's not Reason at all, is it? That was Reasoned, but the Reasonist. Let's do this one. That's the cool cinematic.
anyone find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
See you later. I can see that Aragon type. Let's just say sorcerers in this world do whatever they want to do because they are all powerful. Kind of like Wheel of Time kind of thing. Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time. Wheel of the Time. I don't recall it being so, but I'm sorry about that, Twitch. Smooth transition. The tutorial. I should have skipped this, I think. Alright. Let me just check the sounds because I was a bit worried about it during the cinematics. No, they're fine. No specific one for cinematic though. There's only one, and I'm fairly certain there's one in the TV show as well, but I have not seen it. I just know that it's like one of those, oh, you have to have this in because it's so funny, haha. The minimap in the upper right hand corner of your display shows your current location and surrounding area. I'm not gonna read all those. Just thing to note, my mouse is really slow, and that's because, and there's one add this as a tip, the turning rate is very stuttery with mouse for some reason. So you have to crank down the mouse setting up the way to 0.1 and then increase the DPI to not get that stuttery movement on the camera. Look for highlight objects.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Locked key required. Got a key.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
What does that even mean? Nothing over here to examine? No. I do not. Turn off the light. Look at that ray tracing. Oh, lag off. That's not what I want to do.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Yeah, better go see Ciri.
Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
I just realized I know entirely too much about the Witcher lore. And that's not even book lore. I just know it from the games. Let's look out here. Look how pretty the game is.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Looks incredible. I'll take a picture. You can't do that now. Oh. Door opened. Damn. Game looks good. I do not like it's 1 PM though in this game. 24-hour clock, please. Of course, it's not in there. Actually, so weird. Oh well. What are you up to in Germany today, Daedalus? Or have been up to? It's nighttime now, actually.
Old Witcher's
Evening.
fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Oh, these textures. Oh, right. That's up in Hamburg. My stepdad and mom goes there quite a lot.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Hmm? What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Owlghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
I always thought the model kind of looks like a little person. Doesn't really look like a child. That's a general game issue.
What did
Wait,
I tell you about
that's a
breathing?
vertical leap.
Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Oh, wait.
Siri, cut it out.
Am I in the right direction? Damn, this game's gorgeous. Am I ahead of her or behind her? Oh, I just jumped down. Oh shit, parkour.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Yeah. Combat
Should
tutorial.
work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Da, 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 da. That's set. No, that's not set. That's set.
1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Had enough?
Roller space. Yeah.
Think I'm training Ciri.
Parrying. Ciri,
She's like
see
gonna
how
be more
Geralt
of a
holds
challenge.
his sword, its angle?
What now?
What am I supposed to parry? Like a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later.
Here the
Riposte.
old man fell
Strike.
asleep while teaching.
Counter strike.
Maybe a storm's coming.
Sliced your jugular.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen.
When? That's that one.
Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Hard, Geralt. Come on.
Ow.
See that, Ciri? Art will knock anyone or anything off balance. Just... Who's next? Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really muddle your mind. burden now. Show her, Geralt. Come on. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
I remember how to sheath my weapon.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Whoa, what the hell? Aggressive.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
It's just a nightmare.
You all right?
Had a
This
nightmare.
music.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain... situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Seems gorgeous.
Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Life on the continent and in the Skellig Islands is nasty, brutish and short. War lays waste to land, and those who spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above the heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword.
Show me what you got.
There we go. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that acquire and consume adrenaline points.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before
Regenerate
any more show
vitality by eating or drinking or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Drive your horse, come to use, press X. That's a lot of tutorials for some reason. Damn, look at that. Where'd all the bodies go? Need to loot them. No one over here somewhere. Hello, Roach.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Which is spend most of the time on a road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Lovely Geralt can always count on his horse, Roach, to help in his travels.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Look at that shadow. Oh, goodness. This game is just so gorgeous. Came out in 2013.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
There's some drowners down there.
We going? Help me! Help!
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Bit of beer. Plenty of stuff to read in this game. Got a griffin here. Cool thing about the witch is that you can actually go in here and see what kind of potions, bombs, oils you need, and spells. So generally the strategy. So the griffin is vulnerable to bombs, grape shot bombs, that is, hybrid oil and ard. Got some ghouls here. They don't like necrophage oil. Oh yeah. Tiny Cirilla. Dandelion Eskel. Guild of Rivia. Lambert.
Greetings.
Greetings and salutations.
Not so fast, Roach. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked with a H on your map. Allow them to learn about contracts, work for witches, and local happenings.
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
My gran told me about
Bears.
a smith boy. Lad went missing
That's
one
it,
day,
Roach.
so folk nabbed a witch that was hunting nearby and started poking him hard.
Take it easy.
Look at these geese.
Squirming, so
Honk,
bam,
honk, honk,
bam,
honk.
they knocked his head off.
Okay, push around.
Except it was some drowner that had supped on him. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on.
Word is, they laid his
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
I should not enable tutorials. Alright. Got one of the best cards. Decoy. Where's me money? What's up there? Gotta buy all the Gwent cards. Anything else we really need? I did see someone actually made a survival mod for it, like hunger first and whatnot. I don't need it. I level all items by 2. Oh. A mod thing? Might be.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Oh, Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Passing out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir. I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Options marked will make use of the axis sign. This sign influences people's mind, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation. Listen the delusion ability in the character panel.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
I've drunk enough. My head's spinning.
Be gone! We'll not talk to you.
The exit. Kitty. Hissing at me.
Something else you'll be needing.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant them that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Like half a year since The Witcher 2.
Farewell.
Oh, look who it is.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Of choice.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Let's play. Let's quit.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
No. I know plenty how it's done. Wait, am I dumb? I am dumb. Just couldn't figure out how I did. I don't need roach. Well, I do need roach actually. Level 3. It's a random redeemed soldier. Do I have valid leaders? Comparison fog is fine. I will go first. Oh, dang. It's fine. Do have a couple ranged. Which one's that one? Siege combat cards and ranged. I actually don't have one for melee, but he might. Oh, that's ranged. See if he pushes for that. How do they work? Did I just mess up? I might have messed up. Yeah, I thought it would do that. Just gotta skip now? No. Oh, it's gonna be terrible. Could do that and surprise him. Yep. Deal with it. Oh, beat him. Blammo. Oh. Just messing up. Might not be very good. Got 8 now. What other card does he have? The last one. I might kill myself here. Hey, I won. Hey.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Dash, yeah. There's nothing in it. Go on to Odim. Let's see him more
Looking
later.
for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Some tall snapses.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
Give you a bit of foreshadowing. Put his initials together. And you know kinda who he is.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
To my health indeed.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Team Triss. I suppose.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
A series.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
And he just disappeared. Anything else to do here?
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Son of a ghost!
Good old wallop.
Nice meeting you.
The random screaming woman. This powder? Something else I forgot to read. Game saves. Yes, yes.
My gran told me about the Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Oh, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had sapped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do?
I think those plums
They
are
could have
wreaking
sewed his head
havoc
back
on
on.
the gods.
Word is, they laid his corpse to rest. Hush, hush in the creek.
Don't you look at me.
Yes?
Nice. I don't think generally I want to talk to me about like
A wild hunt in
beyond
the
them.
heavens always heralds war.
Ours is a decent village.
Mo. Look who it is. Better be rescued.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Half
Let me
free.
have a look at your stock.
Yeah, they got some relic items. Why does he have relic items? Temerian boots. Oh, sorry. Horse blinders. Saddle. I'll give some more stamina. Don't mind if any of this. Oh. It's alchemical formula. I need 1 gold for it. Let's see. I'll give him. Old goat hide. And take that, and I grab this. Thank you.
Take care.
Let's go look at the quest board, contract board, whatever you want to call it.
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
Bears.